ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ। ਅੱਜ ਆਪਾਂ Pi 1.2 it's try to mounting inside the BQ printer B1SC plus. Okay, so stay continued. So how I can mount, how I try to do something to mount this BQ B1SC plus, okay, printer, and this Pi 1.2 BQ Pi 1.2 mount into the B1 SE plus. So stay tuned. I use this vernier caliper to measure some holes, like from this hole, uh, this hole, okay, and holes, and the distance between these. mm, these two's and these two's and these. So okay, I measure it like these 4 holes, and I'm try to design something, mount it there. This printer is collecting a dust, so maybe I modify, I think I convert into the clipper or stuff, so we can keep this printer into the running situations. Let's see how and what we can modify it. Here is the bottom of the printer. So I decide some kind of a here by mount the Pi, like uh, something orientation like this, or so I mount here somewhere. So I design something for this, so I can mount it. According the space inside the printer, design this mounting bracket. So I mount a Pi here, BQ Pi 1.2 here, and the fan are there for some cooling purpose. So I design it. So let's see how it fits, and next step. I After the design, I print this within the ABS system. Oh, sorry, ABS filament, and this is a first print. Okay, then I like align the holes, test it, so it's pretty much fit in there. So I try with the screws some. It's so I can screw it there. I test it. Yeah. Okay. This thing is aligned. Now I put it there and install it. This like this underneath the printer, and then check it's fit there or not. I'm going to install the here that mount. So unscrew this fan. So I mount it the nearby the motherboard. Okay, first test is failed. Need some more gap here. So because this bracket is hit to the motherboard. So let's see the next some measurement on measurement the stuff here, and let's see what measurement we are get it. And it's all about so we are not hitting the motherboard, so we mount like that. Okay, so I measure the holes, and there is a difference, so almost 12 13 mm. Okay, so the second I redesign the this bracket and then change it, then print it again and then try it. After a second alteration, I change something in design and keep it as simple. So do some changes. Second attempt, designing, printing stuff, and then try to like mount it stuff there. So like I align it every single things, and then I'm try to install this mount inside it printer. Let's see it's fits or not. Let's try it. The holes align with these things. Yeah, it's fit, but it's some kind. It's interfering with this motherboard. Let's see it if it's work or not. Maybe there is a. I think no need to a second, third attempt. Let's see. I'm fasten it there and try it. Okay, I'm try to fasten there, but the problem is here. Uh, this fan and the board interference with each other, so like it's not aligned. So mount is fastened there, but the when I try to like install it there, so board is not and the fan is not allow me to fasten this pi there. So there is a need to be some third alteration. So I measure it how much I need to be it's shifted there, there and there. So some kind of like measure it, and then third attempt. They I think the third attempt is maybe a final attempt because I knew it. So why I install like this, because I want to give a 24-volt supply here directly to the power supply. So there is a no need USB power or something else. Directly 24-volt from the supply to the Pi 1.2. Okay, so I think it should be place it like here. So there's a need to be a third attempt. This is a third design. Mount it here. Okay, and fasten it. Let's see if this third design is like a working. Mount is installed there, and now time to install this. So let's check. I think it should be working now. Let's try to fasten and then check it. uh, Device is installed there now. Okay, fan wire is short, so there's a figure it or something. Here is a fan, but it's a 5-volt fan. Like if you want to use a 24-volt fan, you need to extend the wire, or you can change the this fan to 24-volt to a 5-volt. Okay, so this is good. Now I'm going to give the power to from this power supply to directly to this. Everything is there. and fixing. Okay, so uh, maybe a little closer is better. Mm, maybe this one is good. Okay, so this is like a fitting. Okay, so here's some gap, here is some gap, so everything is there. So I attach a power supply. Okay, so all the way left I GPIO pins that near, that is a 24-volt connection here, and another one is a ground. So everything is fixed in there, and like I'm try to a temporary purpose, so I'm not able to connect this USB here, and it's if I try to connect via USB, so I need to be another attachment. So it's need a more space from this fan side. Okay, so that thing is going all the way like a upside. So now that design is not like a, I think that's like a furthermore I think if do that like a this is a previous clips, like the mounting hole is like a hole the way down, and then these four holes all the way up. So I think it's not rigid or something, or not. So i'm decide I'm decide to connect it with the TTL connection. So I'm drop this another redesign or stuff for a mount. What I do here, what I do here, I'm not using this. I'm using a TTL connection for this. Okay, for that case, I remove the this TFT version 3.0.1 display. The touch, the this is a dual panel mode, like a BQ touch system and Merlin system something. So this display also have its own processor. So in that case, this display connect with the board with the TTL connection. So I am using this display connection to this. And second thing, I am using this new display. This is a SPI display, a touch SPI display for the clipper screen. I'm also in the this video. I am installing this inside the printer. Okay, so that is a separately, I think I create a separate video for that. Right now I'm moving this, I'm using a display connection. I'm create a small wire for a purpose of the TTL connection. The TTL connection needs only a two RX TX TX RX connection there, so I'm using there uh, display side, and this is going to a pi side. So let's see, we pin out and diagram something. We can find it, how to find it, the we're connecting this. Okay, this is the BQ Pi 1.2 manual. You okay? So you can like check it accordingly. Like this colored here. Okay, the red for a 5 volt, and the ground you need a this Uart TX Uart RX. You need to use these two pins, like a 1, 2, 3 pins. After three, okay, four and fifth pins from this red side. So you can use it this UART TX UART RX. Okay, you need to connect these two pins, because we a TTL connection is only, I think, need like a two wires for the communications, and then we are going to SKR2 motherboard pin out, and then you should check here. the jack is here, like on the this, here is a expansion 1, expansion 2. So if you check it, here is the TFT connections there. And then if you start from this expansion port side, so first is a reset, then PA10, then PA9. We are using this PA10 and PA9 accordingly to this. So we are try to check there. We connect it there, and we connect the other side. Then we check it which one is TX, which one is RX. We need to find out. So there is a no worry there, because there is a no power, only data communication. So we check it once. If it's work okay, when then it's not, we like a reverse it, then check it again. So let's go install the wire. I install the display port on the motherboard, TFT connector there, and here is like another 1 2 3 fourth and fifth, fourth and fifth connecting there. And this display port, I as I show and the that before, like manuals there. Okay, I connecting according to that. Power is on. uh, BQ Pi 1.2 light up. It's a 24 volt directly from a power supply. Okay, and there are the display connections connected here, and another things connected here on the GPIO pins. Okay, wire is connected. Okay, let's see the next step. First, we are watching the what is on the display there. On display, it's give us error. We go to machine printer.config. We are flash it this like a firmware, compile it like according to USB connection method. We need to recompile the clipper firmware for the serial connection, TTL connection. So next step, we are compiling the firmware according the connection. Easy way, we are like with the keyhole, log in your printer, your terminal SSH here. Okay, I'm using this software. You use whatever you like it. Okay, I'm using a keyhole. It's the easiest way. You choose what method you are choosing. I'm in keyhole. Enter it here. I'm going there. Number two, build. Let's open it. Everything is same. STM, STM32F429, bootloader, everything. We are going here. Communication interface. We are going there. We are using this PA10 and PA9. Okay, make sure you are selecting this serial on UART1, PA10 and PA9. This is the pins we are using on the SKR2 motherboard. Okay, and all the pins are, all other pins are showed here. So we are selecting this. Okay, bound rate, everything is there. We are press Q and Y. It's, it takes some time, and build the firmware. Firmware is built, done. Easy. I'm going to the same clipper directory, so that's why I'm using the software clipper out clipper.bin. I copy, oh right, sorry, right click, download it, download on the download folder, click OK. It's download. So next I copy it into the SD card and flash it. I copy a clipper.bin file to the SD card, rename it to the firmware.bin, and then I'm flashing it to the motherboard. After that, like you need to restart this all this stuff like that, restart the motherboard or something, do it your own way. So like a shutdown, restart, and turn off the printer and stuff like that. Then you need to go printer config file, you need to uncomment this one for a thing, and you need to add this file, this line, this. So dev tty something करके something, and save and restart. First it's try, so if it's not connected, then you need to be switch the P9 PA9 PA10 wires, flip side, flipping to the pi side. After this it's still not working, so I jump into the SKR2 manual. So it's said it's Raspberry Pi using TTL UART connection. Okay, so I check it. So there's a TX, RX, and ground wire. It's need a 3 wire to communicate this motherboard. So I jump here. It's for a TFT. So I put there. We need a PA10, PA9 ground. We need a 3 wires. Then I check it here for the BQ Pi 1.2. So we are same here, like ground, TX, RX. Then check it this one. So I jump into the this is a kinematics stuff something. It's from Biqu, and here is the TFT sections, SKR2 board TFT. So reset. So I confirm it which wire is which. So like there's a RX, TX, ground. I attach these three wires from SKR2 board to here pi 1.2. Okay, so I connect TX to RX, RX to TX, and then ground to ground. Please do subscribe, like, and share, so it helps. So now I mentioned before, I add a wire here, TFT wires. I add a extra wire to a ground here, like I mentioned it before. So I connected the wires same as I showed here there. So connected here and here, and now need to do some extra stuff. After that I contact to the BQ, so they give me some information to this thing is something a little bit different from the Raspberry Pi stuff. So they give me information, I follow that, then I do some changes there. Okay, I'll show you okay what you need to do it. After that you remove your SD card from the Pi 1.2 and insert into the computer. Then you can change board environment text stuff, or you log in into the this terminal, and you type the sudo nano this text here. Okay, otherwise if you are not like do that, you need to like follow this. If you are like not typing or stuff something, just type a sudo nano and follow the path like I do. I'm going there, I'm going to boot, I'm select this boot env text, then I'm click on the middle text, sorry, middle of the scrolling mouse. Click that middle button, mouse scrolling middle button. Okay, everything is appear there, and then press enter, so it showed there. So what you need to do here, you are scroll down, so the default is there display. So like default one is typing here a display. Okay, so this is a default one, so display. What you do, you should add here a serial, SERIAL. Okay, just delete the display and type in there serial. So console equals to a serial. So like what they are type there, the display for a debug settings and serial for this one. Okay, this Dave/Dave/TTYS0. So okay, we are using this one, so we are typing there. So console equals serial. Now SERIAL. Okay, now we are control from a keyboard, from a control and X, then press Y, and then press enter. So it's edit there. So the next step we are doing here, we are going to the main cell. So the done, everything is done here. Okay, when you are in the printer.config file, so you should add this line. Okay, same I showed you before, /Dave/TTY0S. Okay, the restart method, but the BQ suggests this, you should add this value. Okay, the bound rate value, so you can consistent bound rate there. So I like flash it with the this value. So it's let's check it, it's working or not. Otherwise it's not working, you should recompile the firmware with this bound rate value, and then flash it again to the motherboard and then check it. Okay, so I leave the default for a checking purpose, it's working or not. Okay, I uncomment this USB serial something, whatever that, by a USB identifications. So I add now a serial connection there. So this is the comes from the that file. Okay, everything is there. So need to then save and restart. It's save and restart, and it's appear to connected here. So it shows you all this stuff there. So this is the they suggested, so this is I'm doing. Let's see if it's working or not. So it's connected now. Let's see, I'm trying to homing and then it's working. Then see what we are doing next. Everything is connected there. So main source is coming from this 24-volt power supply. Okay, so remove USB, remove this jumper, and I'm add the few wires like a uh, PA10, PA9, or ground something. and I'm at a ground to grind and TXRX I showed you before. Okay, so adding this fan, I'm planning it later. So I'm extend this wire, okay, or I change this 24-volt fan to into the 5-volt fan, so I directly connect into the Pi 1.2. So this there is I'm doing it later. So now I'm check it. Remove what display because I'm using that port from this display. Okay, so in the next video I'm planning to install this SPI touch display here. So there is a different video. Okay, so that's why this thing is empty. Now we are try to like giving a command, some commands. So I'm giving a preheat command something. So let's see it's working. Yeah, graph showed here it's working. So it's raising the temperature here and there. Temperature is reaching there. I click on the home all. It raised. Bed is moving. It's homing. Good. It's working with the bound rate. Okay. So it's home now. It shows home now. This is the video about the how you can install BQ Pi 122 inside this BQ B1SC plus printer. And if you don't have an option to use it with the USB cable, so how you can connect it with the TTL connection. Now you see, so everything is working here. What you need to do, so I think I'm showed everything there. So only one thing is left of this fan, and I'm like installing the this main sail clipper screen, install it here inside this. So that is a different video, so we can try it. So this print is homed and working. So please subscribe and like and share, so it's helped me. Thank you for watching a full video. I try to like more content for you.